So you want to go to nightclubs. You want to go to nightclubs. you want to go to nightclubs, and you think that when you go out, you're going to be, you have what it takes to get that special one, or you got what it takes to even get any type of woman, right? You're hyped up, right? You are a retarded individual if you think that when you step out of your doors, you're going to be able to acquire all the things that you want to get, right? Let me tell you something. Let me open up your damn eyes. This is a dog-eat, goddamn dog-eat world out here. Alright? And it's set up to fail the next man. Alright? It's your job to overcome those failures and make yourself seem more adequate without having all of that extra. And let's go back to the nightclub scene. So you want to go out to the nightclub. What's your motherfucking goal? What are you achieving? What are you wanting to achieve when you go out to the nightclub? All right. Now this video isn't to bash people who had went to the nightclub maybe 6 or 7 times and then realize that after bumping your head so many times, you're like, And this is for the lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf. Alright? Lone wolf and cub. You bump your head so many times, you're like, well, there's no reason to keep doing this same thing. You're not going to get a good result. And so this person right here, Red Pill Brotherhood, man. I know it's backwards on the video, but it's all good. He just not came up with such a great video that I had to make an impacting video on top of this. Other people have done this same subject, but this has to be talked about. There's one other YouTuber named Solo TV 84. He's cool, but that's a really good representation of why you should just stop going. If you're watching this video right now and you've made it through these whatever videos that I've made in the past, which hopefully have made you open your eyes a little bit more. But if you have been paying attention, you are a particular type of person who gets looked by or looks past constantly. No one is looking for your attention, okay? Let's be real. Come on. Admit it to yourself, okay? I'm not going to get too deep into what your life was like before you were born, but I'm going to just say this. Your mission on Earth, which is a game, it's not only to just chase women, all right? And it's not only just to get things to get women, okay? I know it's hard to get out of that thought because society has it portrayed since back in the day that going after women was the trend. But if it's not as blatant to you goddamn fools in 2016 that they're trying to not only change the thoughts of these women, okay? But they're trying to conduct such an elaborate experiment, and it has worked. All right, it has worked. The hashtag things that had came out, hashtag leave him, you waste his time, and all of that. Don't you understand that there is a collective thought, okay, within these women? Yes, they're slow. Yes, they wear makeup and hair stuff to look good for each other, but that within itself shows you the collective, deep ingrained thought within the seed that was planted within them. You see, us men, it shows that we separate, we do whatever, and now the big daddy government has done a good job at playing upon these women and making them be the breadwinners when you step up into a club, basically. And I can't really boil it down, but it's not just into clubs. It's also when you step out into society. I believe the next president may be a woman. Not saying I want this shit to happen, but men, we're not a collective as we used to. The council has fallen. Okay? Now, let's bring it back to the nightclubs. When you go to a nightclub and you are someone like me, okay? Let's say I do travel with one friend, or I don't travel with a friend. Even though those figures are going on, and I may be wealthy, and I may portray myself as being great, you have to understand that you're going to be tested by women who are in a group. You're not really going to go out and find one woman just sitting there. You have to understand that the word club has been in so many people's mouths, okay, that it was able to become a stupid thing so quickly, meaning the owners or whatnot can delegate what's going on top of having security, which is good because you need security. But due to all these elements, women who also love chaos will use your rejection as points, okay? Listen to me very, very carefully. This is a key part of this video. Because you so-called want to keep going out to the nightclub, right? You want to keep going out to the nightclub to gain and also lose. You have to remember these key points. Are you ready? Here we go. Women, they do not have a goal. Now, hear me out on this. When they go out, their intention is literally to be as outrageous or even, I don't know, stand out-ish as much as possible, okay? With also giving the illusion that they do not care. Alright? Now, it's not just an illusion, but it's actually ingrained with them because they do not care. But in some way and form, they care about something, you know what I'm saying? They care about something, and the one thing they care about is the attention. And they don't want that to end. Hear me out. Hear me out. This is what makes me able to sit my ass down on a motherfucking Friday, chill out, relax, cook, and be cool. Because they want never-ending attention. You have to listen to that word. Listen, right now, my attention is satisfied. I haven't had attention by a female in about, it's going on a year now since I made my first video. Alright? And even then, I have not stepped into a club. It's been probably about 4 years prior to that since I've stepped into any club. So, you have to realize that once you get to this point in your life, you are way much happier when you realize there's a never-ending feeding, urging from women to also not only jock off of the next trend if they are able to, but also perpetuate that, women have this unseen power. Alright? Even a little 7-year-old kid, they also portray this hidden knowledge, okay? You have to realize this hidden knowledge that these women possess, alright? Especially as they grow and they hear the other collectives, okay? They have this entitlement where you're not gonna get in because it ends their thrill for getting new. That new feeling of I can reject him, I can live my life and also feel empowered and pick and choose who I want in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we had that power also as men, we also would abuse it. Stop bullshitting. That's the whole reason why we're going out. We're going out to try to see if we can get and acquire these type of females or whatnot. And in 2016, you have to RPB this shit, man. For this video, it's RPB this shit, man. This dude, laid down the groundworks on why you should not go out. I mean, another analogy would be this, alright? When you step outside of your house, man, there's nothing out there for you that you can go to without having to pay for it, okay? And, yeah, women get into clubs for free, but that's not even like 1% of the problem. For me, the major problem is that we still live in this type of mentality in this world where status and a certain mold of a person has been such worldwidely stated that it's now like, even if you have everything going on, there's always someone who's going to be better than you within the next 2 seconds, and goes on for him and goes on for that other guy, and then you see that, and then here comes you again. You see that? There goes you again. You see, there's so much eye candy and there's so much things that distract women on this society, on this earth planet that we live in right now. And people know how to manipulate them. Yeah, I'm still rolling. And here comes you again, right? Left, right. How are you going to try to acquire, to have sex from a particular type of female when these things happen? Are you ready? One, she's in a group with other females. Two, she looks around constantly, right? Even if she already has your attention. Are your eyes open? She's looking around constantly. Watch a bitch's eyes. Watch a bitch's eyes. Women, not just love attention. You see, you hear people say they love attention. No, without attention for a woman, she feels literally like slime. Like that. Like if you ever had a bad cold and you hear that slime shit in your throat. Yeah. And not only that, but we men need to use that as power. I'm gonna keep it real with you and not to sidetrack from the video, but here lately I've been dissing women so hard, like dissing them. If they have a particular type of hairstyle that looks outrageous, I'm like, what is that on your head? And I just straight walk by. If they're wearing tight pants and wearing just doing stupid shit that they shouldn't be doing, I call them out now. It's very empowering, man. It's very empowering to call out a woman. I like cussing out women too, because they don't expect it from me. I'm not suggesting that you do that. I definitely do think it depends on your looks. I'm sorry to say. Like, I'm not an extremely ugly guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could easily slip through the cracks of whatever type of crowd. But because of this, I act like a chauvinist towards women at every given angle. And I blatantly respect the more uglier women who, if I have to hold the door, if she's ugly, most definitely you're coming in. You know what I'm saying? If you're pretty, you're done. You know, I have to do this for not only myself, but like I said in kind of part of the video, I believe I was also sent here to kind of even the playing, kind of even it out, much like a lot of other YouTubers. I'm not special, alright? But, you know, I'm here to give you guys some reassurance that you're 1000% not alone. And as a collective, this YouTube, MGTOW, you know, manosphere or whatnot is going to grow to masses. It's going to affect a lot of people in such a massive way, because I've gained so much knowledge just off of videos, and we don't understand that what we're doing is we're taking a lapse of time and we're putting it into a memory box, a memory station, much like what goes on in our afterlife and pre-life. So we're on our way to this just wonderful world, and in order to do that, we must lay our freaking foots down and stop acting like these primitive animals and going out here and paying attention to these bitches who ain't giving you nothing. They don't earn your respect. They don't do anything for you. And I'm getting sick and tired of, you know, it being so blatant, that to the point where women continue to do the I am the shit. I am that. If you approach me and talk to me, because no lie to you, I approach women. I forgot to tell this YouTuber, and I will be making this video tonight, probably tomorrow. But I approach women myself over probably like 3 to 4 times a week, okay? And it's not purposely. That's just due to the amount of time if I decide to go out, if I decide to go here and there. Don't mind the hype about going certain places. Man, you're fucking done. If you're not associated with any females in your family, you're completely fucking done. You're done. Stop. You're finished. You're over with. You're finished. When you're finished like me, sit the fuck down, sip on your fucking coffee, and observe the motherfucking view. Okay? You have to do, you have to. If you don't do it, if you don't learn to be the opposite of all of the simps and all of that, those people who don't have any opportunity to get pussy, if you be the one person who steps out and do this, you'll be an example for the next person, and an example for the next person, and an example for the next person, and an example for the next person. And soon you will see a change, and women will start crawling back to us. But, you know, I don't give up hope. I mean, this is the beginning stages. You remember, man, we had the ball for a lot of years, all right? We're going to get it back. It's just a revolving thing. My sad part is that I am the pillar of the movement. Not me only. You know, Sandman and everyone else. I think Tommy Sotomayor is also a pillar on it, because this guy, Tommy Sotomayor, this guy is kind of an example of me. Now, I'm not saying we're the same type of person in our brains, but he can literally talk to, especially a black female, articulate himself, and remember every single thing that was said. You see, women, they will remember too, but they like to, because they're so easy to shut off doors within their brains that had led to the truth, they're easily to do that. You see that? Tommy Sotomayor pointed it out, and they can't handle that. That just shows you that if a woman can easily just blank out something, the truth about the subject matter, right? Within 2 minutes, what do you think is going to happen to you when you try to keep getting into an actual relationship, or even going into a club trying to approach these women? What are you doing? What are you trying to do, man? What is pussy really about, yo? You're going to the club, you're a lone wolf, there's packs of wolves, all right? Women like groups. Let's say you come in with your group, all right? Let's say you got your swag game. Next week, these bitches gonna be on the same shit. If you're going to the club, you're not gonna get anything positive out of the club. Oh, I'm going to the club so I can get a couple of drinks, man. You know, I just want to relax. Man, fuck that. Don't, you know, stop being a kid, man. You're done. You're done. Why do you think people have wine racks? Why do you think people, especially the older generation, you know what I'm saying? They had a lot of like house parties and stuff like that. Not talking about the way we house party now, you know. But, you know, as I grow, I see the reason why tradition had had some sort of value. And as I was growing up, I was like, well, damn, why these rules? I even went to a school where they fucking paddle whooped your ass. You know what I'm saying? Paddle whooped your ass if you were doing bad stuff. I remember that shit. And that was only, what? Not even like 27 years ago, I would say. You see what I'm saying? Like, things change in these lifetimes. And, you know, right now, women have the ball. As I keep saying, I don't care if you hate the video. White dudes have the ball if they have themselves together. White dudes have the ball if they have themselves together. If you're a white dude and you don't have yourself together, dude, what are you doing? I mean, if you wear this shirt, white dude, okay, you wear this shirt right here, and you step out and you just kind of just be relaxed. You know how y'all can be? Just totally chill, you know? You can pull some pussy. These black bitches are running after you. I'm serious. And white chicks. I mean, I'm being real. I'm being with the love of the heart. Like, you know, black dudes got the ball too, and they keep saying that, but it's not in my view in this society right here. Yes, if I want to move, I'm not moving to get no pussy. Fuck that. And that's the one thing I wanted to tell you too. Oh, go to Brazil. Go to Brazil and get some. Man, fuck these bitches. I hire no motherfucking bitch to come up in my house and chill up in my shit and fucking try to cook up my food like Tom LEYKIS says. And motherfucking eat up all my motherfucking damn cooked food. Just thinking about it gets me frustrated. So let me bring down the level. So, going back out to nightclubs, you know, I'm not hating on you. I'm trying to get you to open your eyes. You're not missing out on shit when you go out to a nightclub. When you go out to a nightclub, this is what you do. You take your fucking hand, you know, you're all smelling good, and, you know, you feeling good. Your heart's pounding. This is the truth right here. I'm going to speak the truth on y'all. Your heart's pounding. Because you really don't feel worthy enough to even get a bitch. Because you know you only got a certain amount of money. Look, guys, if you got $2,000, you don't have no money. If you got $10,000, you have no fucking money. No money. Stop. You don't have no money. Alright? So you think, you know, you got your little money and shit like that. You got to have revenue. Right now, I got 4 different ways I'm making income. 4 different ways I'm making income. Alright? 4. Alright? That's being real. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not stupid. But 4. Now, I'm not saying I'm any better than you. But when you are generating income and you don't have to do as much, then you can go out and get the bitches. Okay? They will tell you this in YouTube. Tom LEYKIS will tell you this himself. But even then, you don't need bitches. You don't need bitches. Stop it. Stop it. Your purpose in life is to observe third wave or second wave, because we're the second wave. Alright? We'll look at this up. Dolores. Google it. Or whatever. We're the second wave. And I've come to believe that too, because there'll be times when I am walking into a store and the perfectest woman, the woman that when you look at her, you can tell that damn near you locked eyes with her. But the timing's so off, right? That for you to, hey, what's up or whatever, would make you look desperate. You see how today's society works? You see how it is? Now take this for instance. If I did go along that narrative to talk to her, right? And I did get her number and we're talking. You're not gonna get her. You're not gonna get her. Alright? Hear me out on this. You're gonna be talking. And you're gonna be thinking that this is the only time that she's ever gotten approached. But this same person has gotten to this point in her life, whether she's 30, 20, or whatever, she's gotten to this point of her life with this same narrative of knowing the power of women. Do you understand? Knowing the power that they have, okay? So not only do they know the power that they have, but they've also used the power that they have. And now when it comes to you, Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. You who try to approach this person, this is why things need to change. Women need to be approaching us, and that's where I'm trying to get it to. It'll never get it to my lifetime, but I will be a chauvinist until I fucking D-I-E! Yeah! I don't care. I'm going to call him out every time. I'm going to say, nice ass. That ass is fucking fat. Love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do, because we as men need to get out of that mind state like, man, dog, man, if you ain't chasing after no pussy, man, you a pussy. What the fuck are you talking about? Why are you chasing the I don't know. I call them buffaloes, alright? But most bitches, they only concerned about their ass. And a water buffalo, or a hippopotamus, I mean, you know what I'm saying? They can't help that big ass that they got. You know what I'm saying? You know, and they know how to work that shit. That's a bad analogy, but they animals to me, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing that could possibly give you any worth once they enter your fucking life. My cat is a burden. Not even a burden, but like, I have to pay attention to this sucker. And I have to feed this sucker, alright? And that cat loves me. I mean, now it does. I'll tell you a story about what happened, but that cat loves me. But imagine a woman who barely even loves you and knows how to manipulate you. Knows how to eat your food and slowly take your money. And I wanted to say this too. Don't believe this shit. Are you ready? Don't believe this bullshit. Don't believe this bullshit that they tell you. Oh, women don't want you for your money. What the fuck else do they want you for? Tell me. Tell me what the fuck else do women want you for? They want you for your time and your compassion. Let me tell you what happens with a fucking woman. You give her your time and you give her your attention and you give her your everything. This is exactly what happens. They take you as a bitch afterwards. They try to bitch you down from day one, man. Let's be real with the words, y'all. They try to bitch you down from day one. And you gotta play this game as an alpha, because I'm both alpha and beta. Fuck what anybody says. I know how to switch game up. That's how I've made it this far. By, yes, manipulating what I've had energy in front of me. By manipulating what my cards were. You know what I'm saying? I had to use my energy to manipulate things to get things going right. But unlike these women, they manipulate you and like cats, just on to the next, you know. The stupid mindset of a woman in that state, it's so dumbed down, it's so half-brained. You know what I'm saying? You all guys are out here chasing half-brained bitches. Half-brained bitches. And I'm going to tell you what a half-brained bitch looks like. You got tight pants pulled up, you stupid bitch. You got tight pants pulled up. Your ass loud as shit. And then you got the sophisticated ones. You got the ones who work out. Oh yeah. But if you so ever look upon them for more than 3 seconds, you're in trouble, buddy. They get nervous and they get scared. Even if you were the appropriate, approaching them appropriately, they have that option. You see, when you have the option to either win or take a chance at being submissive, you're always going to do that. See how winning is always here and submissive is always at the bottom. You see, you can't have both. See what I'm saying? You see how that works? You're always going to have one on top. You can't have both. You really can't. So women have the option to, oh, fuck this dude. 3 seconds, boom, you know, he's got to approach me. I'm going to break a bitch out of that. You know what I do? I straight up say anything I see about him. Anything. Then I stop. And I look at him. Man, you need to stop kissing their ass. I remember one time, I walked to this chick. She got all nervous. She was like, And she pulled up her pants. And I walked right up to her. I was like, you like black guys, don't you? And this bitch literally was like, yeah, I do. And I walked right away, you know what I'm saying? I could have gotten her number, but she had this like rash or something on her neck. I was just like, but listen to that key word. I walked right up to her and told her with my chest poking out, stick your fucking chest out, man. I'm tired of men slunching. That'll be in another fucking video. You slunching ass pussies. Stick your fucking chest out, walk right up to any woman and tell her how you fucking feel. And look at her ass. Don't say anything. Look at her. She'll get all nervous. And then tell her, all right, now where do we take this from here? What's your number? And you're going to get pussy. There's opportunities out there. But I'm trying to break it down to you guys that women need to be the one doing the fucking work. And I'm going to end it like that. Women need to be the one doing the work and change the way you're doing things so that you're more assertive, even if you're an ugly dude. I don't consider myself handsome. I like to pretend like I'm ugly a lot of times. Because you know what? This ain't gonna fucking last forever. I'm gonna be an old ass fucking man soon. And how dare these bitches think that they're gonna fucking think that I'm gonna pander to these motherfuckers. I ain't pandering to nobody. And guess what? It's about time I do learn that shit, and you do too. Stop going out to nightclubs because you'll be a part of the group of collective that keep perpetuating this thought that women run shit, and they don't.